What up?
Welcome back to Chakra OutLoud, guys.
What we say. Let's do this.
Today we have a special guest on, Mr. Brian. Please
Brian,
introduce
let's
yourself.
go.
Hey.
Finally, he was supposed to be here 3 weeks ago,
2 weeks
or some
ago.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
And we canceled. That was our fault.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
So-
you life shit, yo, kids and all this shit, man. Like, there's something always going on in our life.
But we're here now. So
We're
we're going
here,
to have a
we're here.
great episode with Brian today. Yesterday, Smiley got the tattoo.
And wait, it's gonna be like a bilingual show, cause
Oh,
you know
100%.
Brian also knows
It's
Spanish,
cool,
so
it's
we're gonna
cool,
talk back and
it's
forth. We're gonna
cool.
translate
Yeah.
and shit. So
I got you. Don't even worry. Yesterday, Smiley tattooed his son, Jaden. Shouts out to the Jadens out here.
let's
getting
go,
tatted up.
Jay. Congrats. Not only did he graduate, he got a scholarship,
Got 2 scholarships.
2 scholarship, which is fucking dope. And he got his first tattoo yesterday, and he
Yeah.
took it very, very, very well. So
Yeah.
I'm
sound
gonna
like
be
a champ.
honest. Like we have 6 kids, right? And out of all 6 of our children, the one that we did
thought-
not think was gonna
it
get
Jaden.
tattooed.
Not only that, all the kids thought he wasn't gonna get tattooed.
So
the
was that-
family as a collective
Yeah, we decided
never
he's not gonna get
pictured
shit.
He's not gonna
that
get a
Jaden
tattoo.
was gonna get
So he
tattooed.
proved
It
everybody-
just I guess who he has been up until recently didn't give us that tattooed energy.
Yeah, like he's gonna get
You know what
tattooed.
So
I'm
he
saying?
hasn't really talked about it as of late. Like he kind of recently just wanted to
Never
get it.
until
Yeah.
recently, like the last month or
Well,
so.
he's been talking about it to his friends. It's not to
Okay.
us.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get it, and everybody's like, okay, because he's
So
been
no-
on it for like 2-3 years. Like, I'm gonna get it. Trust
Okay,
me.
and everyone was like, nah, he's
Nah,
not going to get He's
you're
out
not
talk.
gonna, because they also know him the way that we know him,
Yeah.
and they're all like,
He's not gonna get it. So, because Lucas is 15, he already had his appointment booked last year for
Yeah.
next year. He already
He's like,
booked
as
it.
soon as
That's
I
crazy.
turn 16,
He's
I'm
getting.
He's like, I'm getting it.
literally like it's his birthday. His birthday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, literally. There you go. So,
That's amazing.
um,
The piece came out fire. We're throwing a picture of it right now. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I love how it came out.
I'm so proud of him for
Yeah.
sitting that full
It really-
session.
For real. He took it like a champ. He
He
didn't
took it
really
like
do too
a
much at all.
G.
He wants the
already
sleeve?
He wants the whole sleeve. Yeah, he's already
fire.
talking
Yeah,
about the
really?
other side.
Fire.
And yeah, he's very excited. I'm very excited. I'm very excited because for me, like tattoos really made such a big impact in my life, and to see my firstborn really want to express himself in that way was like a really big deal for me.
what's cool is that I met Jaden at 6 years old, and he was so intrigued by my tattoo and how I looked and all that other piercing. That is crazy seeing him now 18 and me sitting down tattooing him.
Yeah.
Because I remember him on the couch when he was tiny. I even have the
That's so
picture,
dope.
you know what I mean, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But his dad is in for a reality check because he's gonna get tatted now. He was talking about last night how he wants the other side done. Already.
He was asking about his chest.
Yeah.
He wants like a full armor, which I think is great. But I think also like as parents, we really don't know how much our children go through as much as we communicate, right? Because we have open communication in our household. You don't know how much like your kid goes through outside of when they're with you, right?
Yes.
And to see him be able to sit there and take that piece like that, to me that spoke volumes of whatever it is in his life when he's on the other side with his father, whatever it is that he's endured and come out of, it shows.
Yeah.
So
You know
what
I'm saying?
happened is that a lot of people don't know this, but the people that are the most tattooed, heavily tattooed, have gone through a lot more trauma in their life. The people that really don't go through shit, that live in a fucking suburb, their school has been nice, their parents have been awesome, they get little rinky-dink tattoos, little wrist shit or little heart, little infinity. That's because they haven't gone through shit in life. So they can't go through that amount of pain. You know what I'm saying? You have people that has been going through shit like getting beaten, no parents, no whatever. By the time they get tattooed, they're like, I want my chest done. I want my back done. I want my arm. It's because they're trying to express themselves for everything that's happening in their life. And yesterday was definitely a reality check for me and her.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that he was going to finish the whole tattoo. And for the fact that he took it, that means he has been through a lot that we don't know. You know what I mean? So we exposed them.
That is kind of a good question. I will go across the panel.
Is different tattoo family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels better. And listen, to my client out there, I take care of all of you guys and all that. You know what I'm saying? I do tattoos good. You guys are happy. But there was just something extra about tattooing your own family member. It's like you kind of slow down the process even more. You kind of like pay attention to shit even more. It's weird because sometimes when I'm working on people, I already know what I'm doing. I'm just like this.
Yeah, yeah.
On him, I couldn't do that. It was weird. I actually took my time and did what I had to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
It came out great, man. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
it was
post
fire.
it so you guys can see
What
it.
is your experience?
My last tattoo on Ecuador was to my mom and was on his finger una herradura. ¿Cómo es una herradura? Horseshoe.
Oh, horseshoe.
a
Got it.
horseshoe on the finger. Was little small, but I was like really nervous. I don't want to do any pain on her. And the same to my sister. I tattooed my sister on his back, and I was like, when she moved, I was feeling bad for me. And
this is why I didn't. The rose, I wanted to really saturate it, make it look really nice. But it was him. I didn't want him to go back into it. So I was doing things light. I was working light on him. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how I work, bro. It's like a lawnmower. When I start go, bro, I'll be cutting the grass. Yo.
How did it feel for you to tattoo, like, essentially your first son, right?
Yeah. It's like I said, man. It's dope. It's dope that he was admiring me for all the tattoos that I have and what I do and whatever. And now he's fucking getting tattooed. But it makes him into his own person.
Facts.
Because he's been driven by other people. Not saying us and stuff like that. Like, he could be very, very easily influenced. And for the fact that he chose to do this on his own and say, this is what I want, this is what I want to get, you know, big ups to him, much respect and stuff like that. And I'm looking forward to our journey together with the tattooing process.
No, it was a dope moment though. I do want to know though, how did your parents all first react to your first tattoo? Like when you came home with your first tattoo, was it a good reaction, a bad reaction?
He was a teacher, but even not, Brian is a professor.
Really?
In this country. Yeah, bro. Like he went to college and all that. He's a professor, my man.
We have Rogo's an architect, like, you know.
Okay.
I'm a network engineer. We're like professionals here. Just work for the stock market. We're not just bums that decided to want to do this tattoo shit. Like,
yeah, it was like transferring over to a different career
transferring
path.
to something different.
100%. How did your mom or dad first react to your?
I
first
was
tattoo?
like 17, 18. Yeah, I was like really acababa de cumplir 18.
Oh, you just turned
Yeah,
18.
just turned 18. And the first reaction of my mom is too big. It was this.
Okay, on the chest.
She said
Now
too
it's
big.
fucked up.
Right.
It's
It's
shady
okay, you're
So he has
tattoo.
like a, he has like a Maui son.
And it's a S for my family because it's my father, mother, and my sister. The names start for the letter
That's
S.
cool. That's dope.
I'm the different. I'm the adopted guy.
That's like my brother. All of us are Jackson, Jessica, and Jaden, and he's Maddox, so we're all the J's and he's the M. So he's like the same way. He's the same way.
But yeah, definitely she don't want it like too big. She don't want to me like tattooing. Now she says, "Don't touch your face.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Don't touch your face." But
Me, it was the opposite. Like the first tattoo that I got, my dad was like, "Oh, it looks cool on you. Just don't get your top of your hand done, and whatever." I literally got the top of my hand done a day after he said that to me.
Yeah.
So then he looked at it, but I didn't say nothing. I just came home and I started drawing, and he saw the shit on my piece, and he just kept glancing at it, he kept looking at it, but he wasn't speaking to me, right?
he didn't say anything.
And he was like, "Oh, you ate already?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you know, I want some more food, whatever. I'm still hungry." He's like, "Is that a tattoo?" He was trying to come in, like he's like, "Is that a tattoo?" I was like, "Yeah."
How old were you at the time?
Dude, I don't know, like 20,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were
20
like 18.
something. I was
Gotcha,
22 when I got
Your
my
first tattoo?
tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was like, "Okay, it looks cool," like, you know, and I got it 3 days before his birthday, which is in December. So he was like, "It looks good, you know, just don't get too much tattoo, don't tattoo your neck." I literally went 2 weeks later and got my neck done. I was like, "You need to stop,
Stop
bro."
telling me
'cause
what not to do,
You know
don't
what
do it.
you know what I don't like when people tell me I can't do something. It makes me want to do it even more.
Challenge. You feel like it
because
challenges you.
What's the restriction? How do people put laws on you when they're not even a government themselves? How do people be like, "You can't do this"? Like, my man, show me the proof of
That's
how.
not
Why are
possible.
you right about me not doing it?
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
1000%.
So for me, my mom was tattooed.
Okay.
So, and I had a baby when I was 18. So
Well, some
getting a
parents could be
tattoo was
hypocrites,
like
though.
facts. So my mom, when I first got tattooed, my mom was already tattooed, right? So she kind of like introduced
She was
me.
accepting of it.
Yeah, well, she kind of introduced me to it, right? Because she did it first. She
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it when I was like, I think like 16. She
Okay.
went and got tattooed. So I was like, oh, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that curiosity. And then I had friends in school. I had this one friend, Kareem, and he got tattooed when he was 16. And I was like, oh shit, I want to get
get my son.
tattooed.
Yeah.
You know. And then I had my son. So then after I had a kid, like, what are you gonna tell me? No. But as I got older, my mom transitioned from like the mundane life to like she gave her life to God. But she has a full back piece that he completed. So it started
she
with
like
one.
giving life out to God, and now she's like, "Oh,
So
you
then-
shouldn't get tattooed."
yeah,
Like,
so
bitch,
then
you have
she
a
was
whole back
like-
piece.
So I got my leg
Like,
done,
what
like
we
with
talking
time, and she
about?
was like, "Oh, it looks beautiful." I got my arm done. She's like, "It looks beautiful." She's like, "I think you should stop."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's not your place
Her
to
mom
tell
got
me."
tattoos. Her mom got her titties done. Her mom got her body done. Like everything. And now that you're religious, now you're like, you can't do that.
So she was
Now
like,
that
I
you're
just,
old,
I
that you
don't
can't
think,
party
and
no
she would
more.
tell me like, they look really nice
Bro.
on you. You didn't lose your elegance, because I think that was the concern, right? Was that like there are some very heavily tattooed women who don't look ladylike, and I feel like tattoos don't dictate whether you are carry yourself as a lady or not. I think that's a you thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she was kind of hesitant and me getting tattooed, but this is what we do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
You're in the
saying? This is
industry
what I'm interested to see what the reaction on my son's side of the family
Is gonna be
is
to the
going
first
to
one?
be like. So I'm sure that
Well,
we'll touch
he's-
base on that.
The only one tattooed in that side of the family.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
his dad has no tattoos.
No
Like
tattoos.
the entire family
Yeah,
on his side,
they're
like,
anti that.
They right. They're very
Because they're
strong.
very traditional fucking Dominican people that
Yeah.
just like, oh, no te haga eso. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very
Eso
like,
de
your mother's a
delincuente,
loca, like-
that's delinquent shit. That's for gang members. And
Your
it's
mother's
like,
crazy,
no,
don't
it's a
do
fucking
that.
art. Have you seen a Mona Lisa? That's not
Yeah.
delinquent. If I want a Mona Lisa on my chest, like, you're gonna call me a gang member for that?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Doesn't make sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We got. You have something to say real quick?
Yeah, I think the people don't see the how the industry is growing, like how it is now.
Because they're so close-minded.
Yeah.
You know, like people are
Even-
so close-minded still.
Even my mom says like I have the college career and everything, and when I come here, she was like, oh, try to do like the teacher side, but I was seeing that no, this industry have future.
Yeah.
It's
You make
something
more
that I
money-
like it.
You make literally almost money like a doctor
Yeah.
be making. That's the
Well,
type
you
of money
definitely
can
get
make
paid
over
better
here.
than a teacher,
Yeah.
and teachers
100%.
definitely put in a lot more work. So kudos to you, teachers.
I make what
Um,
a doctor and a judge makes.
Facts.
Me, right now. You know what I'm
You put in
saying?
the work. It's 15 years.
So
you know what I'm
for-
saying?
15 years.
You've put in the
However, I feel like his apprenticeship program definitely can accelerate you to
But
get
this
to
is the
that
thing.
way quicker.
Yeah, I've been doing it 15 years on my own. Nobody
Right.
came and said, "Yo, this is how you shade this." Nobody, bro. I'm just picking up everything.
Yeah.
It took 15 years to pick all this shit up. So I'm trying to give it to everybody in a year or two.
Yeah.
Here's 15 years of knowledge in
Knowledge,
2
yeah.
years, so you get what I'm at now. That took me so goddamn long. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Super blessed. That's
So-
crazy. Speaking of the apprenticeship, we got some really exciting news this morning. Jadi, our apprentice, just hit 1,000 hours this morning.
Let's go, Jadi.
Hey!
Let's go,
Congratulations.
Jadi.
I'm so excited for Jadi. When Jadi first came to us, she was, as soon as we saw her portfolio and we got to know her a little bit, we were like, yes, yes.
At the beginning, we were like, I don't know, because we've been traumatized. Because we've had so many different apprentices, females, that didn't make it through. And every time we get a female, we're like, you know what? Because this industry is male-driven, like every fucking industry. So we're like, you know what? We're going to help females out. We're going to bring you in. We're going to teach you what we need to, whatever. And then they themselves sabotage their own career, their own future. So then based on the statistics of us teaching people, the majority of people that we had coming to our shop that we wanted to teach have been female, but they also been the one that haven't made it through. So when
And
Jadi
give us
through-
the most issues. To be
yeah, and give
very
us the most
honest.
issues, like issues, bro, like issues, right?
Well, you've experienced some of our
And
issues.
yeah, and then we get Jadi, and now we're looking at her like, are you gonna be the next one?
But
that
her
we're gonna-
her work has, and I think that our team is incredibly
is great.
talented. But Jadi's portfolio was like no questions.
It was
like,
solid.
Like it left room for no questions. You know what I mean?
that's dope.
So to see her really dedicate. Another thing that we were kind of concerned about is she's from Puerto Rico, so we didn't even know if she was going to be here long enough
Yeah,
to
yeah.
kind of
Gonna go
like
back and
right.
learn.
So
the
there-
shit
there's some
and then
questions
leave
that
right
you
before
had.
she
So there was a
graduates.
lot of her work.
No
was
question.
No question. Everything else around her had a lot of questions. Her
Gotcha.
schedule, this, that, and the other. But when she was able to commit and kind of came out of her shell, she's been like a great addition to our team. Honestly, she's just been like a huge blessing in our shop. And congratulations, Jadi. I think also that's
1,000 hours.
1,000 hours. But I think that's the one apprentice that you like threw into the gauntlet right away, and you were like, big pieces, go for it.
Yeah, right away. Because this is the thing, man. Like, the artists right now are limited to like the tattoos because they're still doing what people want. It's cool, right? Because people is like, I want an infinity symbol, but come on, bro. Like, how many infinity symbols you gonna do? How many little tiny shit? Like, I'm trying to get them to a level that I'm at now. So what happened is when they're being scheduled a whole entire year of nothing but little tattoos, it's hard for them to get in a big piece. So I'm trying to like grow them so they can make $2,500 a day, not fucking $2,500 a week. You know what I'm
Accelerate
saying?
the
It's the
skills.
difference. Yeah. So I want them
Somebody's
to
calling you.
experience what I'm experiencing. So I want them to experiencing what I'm experiencing. So this is why I'm like, Jadi, what I want you to do is big pieces. I'm gonna get you people with big pieces, and that's it. We're gonna work on big. None of this fucking stars and hearts, and I want my daughter's name inside the stem of a. Come on, bro. Like
I feel that
that's
100%.
cool, but we're gonna have artists just to tackle that.
You want to
type
get to
of
their
stuff.
fullest potential. You don't want to hold them back. By,
Bro,
like,
they have
any limits.
skills. So like, if you compare Jadi's drawings, portfolio, or him or Ace's, and then you compare tattoos, you're like, it's two different people. Because what they want to do compared to what people have them doing is completely different, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it sucks. Is I'm like, I want to see a big ass sleeve from him, a chest piece, a fucking stomach piece from Ace, Jadi, Rogo, all these. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to do big giant pieces.
How would you? What advice would you give to an artist who want to get those pieces? How would you get them to like? What advice would you give them to have their clients be more willing to get?
What
more
advice
portfolio
have you
pieces?
already given these artists?
This is the thing, right? Because I could give advice to many artists a million fucking times.
Yeah,
But it comes down to you listening, right?
1000%.
First thing is, I told my artists, get it, because I've done this before, bro. Listen, I spent 2 years doing free tattoos, bro. I got robbed for my machine. I got robbed for my equipment. I used to go to people's houses, tattoo, didn't get paid. I used to do back pieces,
Yo, I
leg
remember you
pieces.
did a stomach piece. That I went with you. I remember that. You did a stomach piece, and after you finished it, it was like a casino stomach piece in some guy's house. It was so uncomfortable. It was fucking hot. I went with you to, I didn't want you to go.
Yo, like 11
and
hours.
homie didn't pay him.
They didn't pay me. And I went through this shit a lot, trying to make it, right? But I was also giving out free pieces just so I could build my portfolio. So I'm telling my artists, get at least 5 people to do free pieces on. There's no fucking way that you can't tell me that you can hit up 5 people and they'll be like, nah, I don't want to. There's no way. There's no way. When you're booked almost a whole entire year, or you are booked in a year. So I told them, book 5 people, do them free pieces, pieces that you want, put them out there. So then next year you could delete your entire Instagram and just have those 5 big pieces. So then people are going to start calling you for this. But if you're not listening, you're not doing that, I can't help you, man. Like, I've helped you enough. I show you where the river is at so you can drink water. You're still not trying to drink. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else. I'm not going to grab your hand trying to fucking, because then I'm going to drown you. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I don't know how much water you want.
You gotta be willing to take the information.
You're like, I'm good. I'm like, no, you wanted this.
In July, we will still be having our guest spot, Mr. Botero, coming in. He still
Wait,
has.
I'm sorry. Can we go back to that? Jadi, 1,000 hours, which means that she's going to be doing 10 free tattoos.
10 free tattoos, everybody. So if you want to hit up the shop to get your seat ready for Jadi to start tattooing you.
And we're not
let's
doing
go.
little tattoos with Jadi. We're starting with like medium-sized
Medium-sized pieces, no little tattoos.
Yeah, so if you're interested in getting a mid-sized piece from our apprentice who's been hand-selected by my guy over here, please do me a favor, send us a DM, shoot
And
us
I
an
will
email.
also be like a guide too, because I'm not just gonna let her like jump into it. I'm also gonna be stepping in every so
Of course.
often in order to help her achieve the goals that I think she could achieve. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's thinking of getting tattooed by her, don't be afraid. Whatever, I'm gonna be right there too. So I'll just step in if anything.
Greatest.
Cool.
We still have the 15th and the 16th available for Mr. Botero, so if you wanted to get into his chair as well, please contact the shop, call, DM, email us there. Also,
Mr. Botero also specializes in cover-ups. His cover-up work is solid, right? And so if you are one of those clients who didn't want to wait until next year but have been unable to get in a good cover-up artist chair, this is the perfect opportunity for you to do so. We have July 15th and 16th with Botero. I think his Instagram is at Botero Tattoos, right? Yep. Tattoo or tattoos, I'm not sure. But yeah, give him. Honestly, we wouldn't have him if we didn't think that his work was solid. So give him a shot.
Yeah, because we're very like finicky
I need you to
people. We're very finicky about the people that come through here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cool. Also in July, Chakra OutLoud will be taking on Rolling Loud. By next week's episode, we will be in the month of July. The countdown for the days will start. I think we fly out to Miami the 21st. We'll be out there till the 25th.
This is super exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm still waiting for the goddamn tickets. So I'm gonna hit up my man. Yeah, today to see what's up with the tickets, because it's like, all right, I want my shit in hand, so we could purchase the flight, but I'm ready to purchase the flight without the ticket. I'm just
I know
ready
that
to go and
I know
dive.
that they come the month of, and they come in like almost like a weed package. It has like the little label on top, and it says Rolling Loud, and your tickets, all that stuff are in there. So it's like a little like package that they take their time with. So I'm hoping it comes in soon as well.
You said they come the month of.
They come the month of, yeah. So
We're
if
thinking
it's
like July.
Yeah, like early July, we should get them like the weekend of 4th of July.
That's what I heard, like 30 days or
so
like in the month of the same.
Yeah, so like the weekend of 4th of July, we should get our stuff in.
Because there's so many people that they got to send their shit to.
Facts.
So it gets mailed?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
It gets mailed to you.
Okay.
In August, we will be having our Pokemon Flash event. Also, the
That's gonna be fun.
4th Chakra anniversary. It's going to be a good day here at the shop. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited for that as well.
I got to reach out to the fire department. I need to write a note that. Sorry, go ahead.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm excited for that as well. Also, speaking on the anime and Pokemon, in October we'll be going back on the road for conventions. We'll be hitting up Richmond for Anime Con.
I'm
That will
looking
be-
forward to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I'm excited to see the work there because I want to say,
I'm looking forward to tattooing all these places, man.
yeah,
The traveling, I'm interested to see how that's gonna work out for us. The traveling, because we're driving.
I don't mind. I'm just in it to live life
yeah, I
and
feel
to
you.
enjoy everything.
And
you know
it
what
can't be
I'm
bad as Atlanta because I feel like we have the stop at Richmond and then to Florida. It's just gonna be Florida back to AC, which is gonna.
Well,
be
I
less
think
drag.
the Florida back to AC, we're gonna make stops.
Okay.
I think it'll be cool if we drive up from Florida to, I guess, Virginia
Okay.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
kind of take the same route back.
Yeah, and kind of like hang out for a little bit, stay the night, right, and start fresh the next day instead of like 17 hours straight. That was ridiculous. I don't ever want to do that again.
saying? That was miserable. Megan almost killed us. Yo, so let me tell you the story. So we've been switching back and
I
forth,
swear
right?
this is his
So
favorite story.
it's me and Babe and fucking Jaden and Megan, right? We switch back and forth and we'll take turns. So me and Babe are in the back and we're fucking sleeping. We're knocked out, right? But I never trust anybody driving. So I'm constantly like waking up and sleeping, right? So this time I actually fell asleep. And as I'm falling asleep, I remember it was like 3, 4 in the morning and I heard somebody say, yo, you better wake up. And I was like, huh?
That was you?
So, no,
me.
man.
Oh.
Listen,
I
he
just
was
got
sleeping.
off- I just got off the
He was
road.
sleeping in the front.
Yeah, I just got
Everybody
off
was
the road.
sleeping. So I heard something like, you better wake up. So when I was like, huh? And I'm like this. I look at Jaden. He's like this on the glass. She's on the glass like this. I just woke up. So I'm looking at Megan, and Megan is driving like this. I'm like, yo, wake up, she's trying to kill us. And yo, babe, Jay, yo, she's trying to kill us. And yo, Megan, pull the fucking car over, yo. You trying to kill us?
I woke up like
She was like, nah, I'm driving. I'm like, yo, 5 seconds. I counted with your eyes closed. We were all sleeping in the car. Wake us up, pull over right there. I want to drive.
Pulled over in like the craziest
like,
part
the
of
weirdest
DC.
part. Yeah, I
He
swear,
woke up like, where are we?
Legit,
Where
Why are we in the
Columbus.
hood?
Yo, I was so confused.
It looked like Brazil, where we pulled over at that little section, right? It looked scary. So, yo, get in the back, yo. You're trying to murder all of us, bro.
Involuntary manslaughter and shit.
She was
No,
literally
thank
like
you.
this. I was like, yo.
I thought she would have done the best out of all of us doing the EMT with the late nights.
No,
I'm thinking she
no,
would have
no,
had
no,
like
no.
doing the trucks. All
You were
the-
thinking while you were sleeping. You would have woke up in heaven like, damn, I remember Jersey looking like this. Bro, we didn't make it, Jay.
That's mad funny.
Bro.
Okay.
No, man.
God, that was
No.
great.
Also in October is our earliest availability with the one and only Brian right here with us. So if you wanted to
October?
October, yep.
Is what? Is what?
October
Yeah.
is
Our
our
earliest-
earliest availability.
Yep,
right now.
availability and the shop
For who?
is October with Brian.
Let's go, Brian.
Yes.
So if you want to
I
get
want you
into
to do
it,
big pieces too, bro. I mean, he's trying to.
No, he's doing bigger pieces.
He did a back piece, which is fucking dope.
Nah, he's done a few bigger pieces.
Now,
Working on a sleeve.
next year, everything you did this year, you're gonna delete that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I know it sounds like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but listen, when I went to Germany and I wanted to get fucking sponsored, I had 1,400 photos from when I started tattooing.
Yeah.
And when I went to get sponsored, speaking to a lady, like, hey, what do I need for me to get the sponsorship? She was like, let me see your Instagram. She looked at it, she went like this. She was like, oh, this is garbage. Delete your whole
She
entire
called
Instagram.
all his work garbage. She was like, it's garbage, all of it. Delete
It's
it.
garbage. Delete the whole thing. I didn't get emotional.
Yeah.
I didn't feel anything. I was like, okay, I understand.
It's
I
someone you
literally that
respected.
same day, as soon as I got to the hotel room, I deleted everything, bro.
Yeah.
I only had like 10 photos there.
like the best ones that you wanted
The
up there.
best-
ones
the
that
best
you
of the
wanted.
best.
Of course.
That's it. And
crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little offended.
You're
I was
what-
like,
what you mean?
I don't mean like what you mean. I mean like there's ways that you can tell people like, look,
I
your
didn't
work
give a
has
shit.
progressed, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like she didn't give a shit. She was like, it's garbage.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh,
But also it had to be someone that you respected, no? Because
absolutely, without a doubt, it is
I was
somebody
gonna
that is
say,
incredibly.
It couldn't have been an
respectable in
artist
the
that was
industry.
like, you know, just coming
She's
up
the
being
scout.
like, yo,
Like
take-
that's
take
what
the
she
photo.
does. She's the scout,
Oh,
and the
that's
people
fine.
that she scouts are incredibly talented.
Yeah, yeah.
So for her to say that, I definitely took it with a grain of salt.
yeah.
Like,
I took it for what it is. Like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So now I'm trying to tell everybody, like, yo, next year, delete all your photos and restart brand new with the pieces that you actually want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense, bro. But I don't know.
And you see it on Instagram when you go down, like you see your work going different.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see, like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
progression
your
over it.
progress,
Yeah, you
right?
see your progress.
Yeah.
and-
You can see it.
Mhm.
100%. Guys, we've had a great episode so far. We're almost already a half hour in. We're going to head into the halftime break. We'll be right back.